Right, go ahead and try. There we go. Okay. Everybody. Yeah, we signed already. All the guests, make sure that they sign, translate it in French. All the guests, everybody sign your name, okay? Give them a pen so they could sign. Have some a pen.
It's
Oh,
not working.
what did it say?
Yeah, speaking.
Is the pen working? Let me get them, can we get them a new pen? Okay, let me make sure I get them a new pen. Get a pen.
Bra, I want to see your eyes. Yeah, I want to hear. Yes, that's better. Yeah,
Jordan,
no,
what do you need?
no.
One,
So what do you need from that box? They're confused about that box.
French, number two, it's gonna be Arabic.
And then three Spanish.
The Spanish is people.
Oh.
Can I help you, man? Ma'am, can I help you? What do you mean?
Did you check that they can hear you? Well, they can hear you.
Say something.
No, just talk to me. What you need? No, I can.
Check.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so I'm speaking in French. That's why.
Why does he have? He needs this to speak to them.
Simple. Yeah.
I got-
Arabic. You need to make
I don't understand the French.
Who this belongs
So
to?
you got text there. I want you
He's
to
the
text
interpreter.
if they can hear you. Listen. Text if they can hear you. Put it back. Put it back.
This is the one for me speaking, not that.
That's how I want to give it to me.
No, I want to talk on this one so they can hear.
Okay. Okay, sir. Go ahead, please.
Mettez ça. Essayez de voir si ils sont en arabe. Dis quelque chose, dis un mot.
Yeah. Don't touch your.
Check, check.
A second.
No.
1 second. What channel are you on? What channel are you on?
You said two was French.
You're channel 1. So they need to be on channel 2.
And channel 2. Right. Check them if they are
It
trying.
has to be Arabic. The French is one.
Do you hear them?
That's it.
Can I hear you now? Go ahead, speak.
They don't hear. He said we be.
No, but
So, sir, what channel do you need? Okay. Right, channel 2. Channel 2. So they're Arabic is channel 2. French is channel 1. Arabic is channel 2.
You're not supposed to listen.
Anybody
You
hear?
want to translate to them. You say you don't have to look at it. I don't know. So making sure they get that.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't look. Okay.
Maybe they don't have a lot. Maybe they don't have it.
Again, this.
Can you hear? Good. Working?
Ok. Mais là, quand les deux la parlent, non, non, non.
That person can get it.
No. No, why don't you can hear her?
C'est la réception. Donc, le guide d'envoi, vous restez où vous êtes. Celui qui a la réception, c'est lui qui doit être dans la réception. The one that have if at least one person can hear you, that's fine. The translator. Yes. The translator is said.
On va commencer, guys. Focus. On va commencer.
And the chair of Immigration Committee, Bronx County, Community Board 1. Here with me today, chair for Community Board 1, and also Madam Rebecca from Mayor Office of Immigration, and also distinguished community partners, activists, and fellow friends. Today we have a very agendic discussion. how we can contribute to our community. So, before, if anybody had any questions, any concerns, with the district manager will address those issues. Right now, for discussion with the agenda, I pull over Mr. District Manager to discuss how we're going to start and move forward to this agenda. Also, it is our honor and privilege to introduce Rebecca Engel, Director with Mayor Office Immigration Department, who is here today, and she is here to support our community, how we can contribute to our community. Madam Rebecca, this is your floor, introduce yourself and give us the direction how we can move forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. And another woman will be joining us. Her name is Lisette. She's somebody that also works with me at Moya. But I would love to be able to tell you some of the basics of what Moya does. Has anyone here, who here has heard of Moya? Heard of Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs? Anyone? Okay, so that's fine. This is why we're here. We're here to let you know that there is a whole big office. Some can hear, some can't, like you can't hear it. You can't hear? Can't hear? Can't hear? You want the one of you here? Who's here? Yes. So this will find here. No, it's not. No. Yeah, can you stand up and translate?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, okay.
And here. Thank you.
Just one, just one.
Continue.
You have to go one, and then you take turns and you go. I want to be next time. Okay, so let me just start over. My name is Rebecca Engel. I'm the Director of Policy, the Mayor. Director of Policy is
was the mayor to know that it got him.
And I just was wondering, how many of you here have heard of the mayor's office?
Yes, come de presión. The mayor's office.
Okay, so this is very important for you to learn about.
That's important.
This is the office that does everything on immigration agents in New York City. We take phone calls, talk to people, refer them to services, and basically we try to help every person who calls our office or comes to us. So what I wanted to talk to you about today, and I'll show you.
English.
So I'm just gonna give you, and these are in English and Spanish. I apologize, they're not in Arabic.
Papers of people.
I'm gonna give them, everybody gets
Eva who don't have the papier meses, translate it. Es Arabic said, ya no le epi español, ya pa français.
No, you're the one said.
Ya dice ya,
Yeah,
ya no entiende.
the French is here.
Okay.
Just me saying.
Ya, ya, no te, the papier ever, este,
What I'll do is, I'm actually gonna let my colleague, I am the director, but Seth is the one who really does almost all of the work. Because Seth takes the phone calls when people call,
como da conhecimento, como da.
and she tells them what's the right place to go to get help.
Yeah, the disease that is doing that, so not happening, about the day.
Yeah, so yeah, so
Thanks for that. Thanks, yeah, good point.
thank you.
Est-ce que j'ai mis chacun, je peux laisser là-bas.
Non, c'est bon. Yeah.
Parce que nous, déjà, comment on
C'est bon.
dispose.
Ce n'est pas ce que je veux, c'est ce niveau que je veux.
Okay. How much education committee? That is as the president of our committee, and Mr. Gandhi is vice president. So please introduce yourself, and we are happy to have you here. And introduce the books out that we have. And also give a chance to translate it to the message. Come and be without you. Yes, that's one. That's one. That's definitely.
Everybody should introduce themselves, I think, Mohammed. Can we go around?
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, okay.
Thank you. Hello, my policy advisor for the Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. Immigration. Mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs. Oh, my name is. Oh, I'm a policy advisor for the Mayor's Office. That's okay. That's so good.
É para ver nós estamos independentes de trabalho de classe. Eu não vejo. Reset.
And I work with a team, with the commissioner.
Pass one of this Friday. Thank you.
And we run, different types of, legal and, human services support programs.
É para ver a condição de ligar de investigação.
Support immigrant support.
That's what is letting.
So, one of, I did not catch it, but someone just helps,
pass around folders with copies of, flyers for our office. Okay. Yeah, so if you wanna open up the folders. Here's the book. So this, the document on right side with. This, the phone numbers for both our phone numbers for our office and for other city. As, and some website links. For, for, legal immigration legal help. And, how to apply for the New York City identification card. I'm sorry, that's okay. Also, so also called the, IVNYC. Or it's also called the IVN. And the card is also referred, it's also called the IVNYC. We also have a program called We Speak. That's a really, we speak, we speak, we speak, we speak. And those are free English classes. There are video lessons on the website. That class on video. And also you can look at the public library website in your neighborhood to see if they have in-person classes. Any other? La bibliothèque, ici, ça prend l'anglais, c'est ça. Il y a des papiers pour les demandes de travail. It's free, right? The classes, the classes. And the English classes are both for learning English, but also the lessons talk about different programs offered by city services. The class, nous avons de parler anglais et puis on apprend des opportunités qu'ils ont pour vous. So you can learn about the programs and services offered through New York City while practicing English. So what? You can learn about the city services offered while also practicing English. The other hotline related to my office. The other phone hotline related to my office. Is at the bottom of this page. And it's called the New York City, it's called the Immigration Affairs Hotline. The non say Immigration Affairs Hotline. What is that on the bottom? It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom. Yeah. The phone. Here, it's a phone number and an email. That's an email and this contact is for general questions you may have about immigration services that will go directly to people in my office. So that's your regular number. Yes, not my number, it's for our office. quelqu'un aime pas vous aider,
Le numéro de son office, quoi.
les immigrants. So if you need help navigating any of the services listed here, or if you see something else in the city and you just want to know more information about it, call that number.
Si vous avez vu quelque chose, si vous avez besoin de quelques réponses, vous pouvez l'appeler le numéro. On va vous dire la direction comment faire.
This number is different from the legal helpline at the top. Sorry, the number we were just talking about, the immigration affairs hotline is different from the immigration legal helpline. This is both same term.
Oh, it's different.
It's different. I could, so. So the immigration affairs hotline is for general questions. No, I haven't said it. This is for general questions.
General. Okay. Just say one thing.
I know, we're sorry, we're having an interpretation. Thank you.
Le dernier numéro là, c'est qu'on vous a montré là, si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez appeler ça. Mais il y a un autre numéro, comme je vous expliquer comment faire. Le dernier numéro là, c'est si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez appeler son office.
However, the immigration legal help number,
Le numéro qui est en haut ici,
the page, is for immigration. If you are looking for immigration control,
si vous avez besoin de tout.
the people who answer the immigration legal phone number will assist you with scheduling an appointment with an attorney. Les gens qui travaillent là-bas vont faire un appointment avec si vous avez besoin d'aide, vous devez faire un appointment avec. These are attorneys who work through programs funded by New York City.
Sont des avocats qui
Ils travaillent avec le programme.
mais vous allez prendre rendez-vous d'abord avant d'appeler.
Their services are free.
Leur faire payer rien.
Donc, ils doivent pas payer. So they will never ask you for anything. And it's very important that if you call this number or you try to find an attorney on your own, either way. Tellement important d'appeler cet numéro pour un avocat. Vous avez de l'aide pour appeler cet numéro.
Si vous avez besoin des avocats, mais si vous avez autre avocat, mais ça, si vous avez besoin d'avocat, pas d'avocat, vous appelez ceci.
To always check that the person you're asking for immigration legal help is an attorney or has a certificate from the Department of Justice.
Si vous appelez ça, il faut savoir qu'ils ont leur certificat.
They have to have they have to have yes. No. Let me try to rephrase. Okay. So we have this service to help people connect with free immigration lawyers. We have this service to help people connect with free immigration lawyers. The service pour les gens pour avoir les avocats gratuits. Because it can be difficult to find people to help with immigration cases who are real lawyers. But this is for you guys to find them for that. For about the avocats. So you guys are here to help with finding. So we saw it's that they for about an avocat.
Mais en appelant,
Vous devez appeler ce numéro qui est un approchement avec eux. There are many people who will pretend to be an immigration lawyer and will charge people money even though they are not qualified to.
You know about that already. They spend a lot of money on that.
So that's why we offer this service to help people make those appointments. Attorneys, the city knows are real immigration attorneys.
Se pusela non se exemple de avec faire l'aide à votre parce qu'il y a beaucoup de choses
Okay. Yeah, but before we talk about other things, does anyone have any questions about those? About the two phone numbers to call my office?
Dernier numéro là, c'est pour dernier numéro là, c'est pour avoir si vous avez déjà le numéro.
So, the other documents in the blue folder are for the ID NYC card.
Sala se pour les aides. On va l'application si vous avez pas d'ID, si vous avez pas d'ID, si vous avez ça, vous n'avez pas besoin, si vous n'avez pas cette application pour faire.
How many people have already heard about the ID NYC? Okay. Okay, so this is an identification card that the New York City local government issued. It is not the same thing as a driver's license. It's only for proving who you are so that you can access city services. This is most helpful if you have lost your other identification or it's expired.
Sala c'est bon si vous avez pris un vol soit pour carte d'identification de votre centrale. Parce que ça, carte d'identification pour la information publique.
So this first page is the application.
La première page, c'est l'application.
And the second document is a guide about what information you need to apply. To apply.
Hold on, I think they put it like that.
So we have some more flyers with information about our different legal programs. Yeah, we're gonna pass them around. But I'm sorry.
Throw them away, they're important. Important information, don't throw away.
They didn't get some.
I'm sorry, I thought it was kind of.
And they're representing each other.
Oh, no, not the continue, no. Oh, a lot of the information on our flyers is also on our main website. But it's it, and you can find it by searching for our name of our office. Top of the page. Sala Salino. It has a big blue and white logo at the top. The seat said and blue, I think. And so if on our website, many of these flyers have also been translated to other languages. On the first as well as Arabic and Haitian Korean. If we on a person Creole Haitian, the Haitian.
So, but a point of correction.
Mhm.
Creole
Mhm.
is not an African language.
Oh, and
It's a Haitian,
yes.
Caribbean thing, right?
No, I know. I was just saying that's the one.
Okay.
It's a different. It's a different. Yeah, we have French right now. The only one speaking French. It's like a broken French.
But it's
But
not
if-
a French.
It's Creole. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a French. No. It's not a fake. It's not a French at all. The language. Yeah, you can identify with that. I just want to make that point clear.
So if there's a language that you need that, no, sorry. If there's another language that we do not have that you speak, call our main immigration affairs hotline to let us know so we can kind of. You can file both languages. Yes, when I file it, I mean, then have to live. But as an Arabic of the language. I'm sorry, I was just trying to read it. So I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
No.
Okay, so on I don't know which order they put them in, but on the page called Get Help of them. So for the open it, that part should be open it. That's these are nonprofit organizations. That's an organization of with physical offices in New York, so that you that can also help you with connecting with legal services. There's, I mean, in addition to our phone number, we also have physical sites that you can go to access. Yeah, I recommend calling first to make sure they have the informed. Certain. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, address, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is there. The number that just is on the page.
Yeah, So there happens to be an organization very close to where we are right now. The poet. So these organizations, some of them have attorneys, or they can help you with making appointments, just like the phone number.
Otras que debería se practicar. Eu deve galar número e galar sitio.
So
Ya para número de galar sitio,
and they're listed based on which borough that they are physically located in. There's just different ones. And all their contact. Okay. So when you call the immigration legal phone number that I talked about before, they might give you an appointment for one of our organizations. That is in the program called Action NYC. So the next page that we have out. There. Yeah. Oh, I thought we were. Was it this out of folder? Was it on? Yes. Oh, I see what happened. They didn't put dividers. I apologize. I should have. Oh, yeah. Well, I should have checked that for you. Yeah. So these are two. So I give out the first, but only the second. No, we can give out one. Kind of separate it for you. There we go. Here, so you can continue. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nobody said that. Yeah, you go. Yeah.
One else?
Please, ma'am.
And do you also, ma'am? Do you like? I think I know about it. Yeah, we can share it. Okay. It's okay. I already.
While we're waiting for the
Yeah.
flyer to go around.
Yeah, just without me.
Yeah. I'll just explain what will be on. So this is going to explain the different types of immigration questions that the different types of immigration questions that you might want to ask an attorney. While we're this So if you read this on your own and realize that any of this sounds like it might be similar to something you've experienced.
que la question que vous pouvez demander à l'avocat. Si vous avez expérience en ce genre de choses, vous pouvez expliquer.
So yeah, so if any of these experiences sound like something that happened to you, then we recommend you to call our legal hotline number so that you can try to talk to an immigration attorney about what your options might be.
Des choses là. Mais vous êtes passé, vous pouvez appeler leur avocat. Pour vous expliquer.
Let's mention their number again, so it's easier to read. Okay. Okay, so these are all the different ways that you can contact my office or other city offices, for help with your immigration case or related services. So so, so the information on these flyers lists the different ways that you can contact my office or related city offices with your immigration related questions. And it's gonna be going for that, opinion. Yeah, that you. I'm just, they're all of them. So I'm gonna use this one. Does anyone have a question about these services or a service that you did not hear me talk about today?
What are the questions you have? Okay, that is something that is really appreciated.
Yes, one more. And you're presenting part from the other benefits. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, those, yes. Oh, okay. Then that's. Like for the New York State part, is the work for the museums. Oh, I see. Ricky. Down. Down, okay, yes, I actually, it's actually a separate one, because I don't have the whole list, but I. So, and. So we gave you the application for IDNYC, so make sure that you visit the website.
Yeah, they already.
NYC ID, you can run the ID to NYC. That because no like it's not really the back to the phone, so. And it will have, it has the application instructions as well as benefits that come with having the button.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, that NYC, it's the feature that everybody is, they got the list for you. Yeah, which includes being able to go to many of the museums in New York City, either free or at a lower cost. That's the only thing that they have, but it's not the only benefit, it's just one of the benefits. Yeah. One of the benefits is able to go to museums for free or at a lower cost.
Is for a museum not to read up the electricity. Yeah, okay, like that, tu vais pas payer tout. Peut-être pour rentrer free ou bien pour cadeau, ou pour rentrer pour cadeau, mais tu vais pas payer total quoi.
So of course, the most important benefit is able to use it to prove your identity for applying for city, public services and assistance. C'est que vous avez des ID de NYC. Voici les gens qui quand je demande au il y a un ID pour montrer ça, ça fait identifier pour ton nom, ton prénom, connaître cette transition de cette façon. If you already have your own ID card, that also can be used to apply. But this is helpful for people who have lost their ID cards or no longer use them. With the ID from the French student. I just can't. Maybe ID. No, I don't. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't. If I'm saying ID, I have to have an ID. Correct. Yes, I said the left I other I okay, let me restart. Um. Yes, the ID. The things. Um, what I'm trying to say is that you are not required to get the IDNYC card to apply for New York City services. You may be able to use other ID cards that you have. Vous devez pas, la ID c'est pas forcé, mais c'est bon d'être pour avoir ID de NYC parce qu'il y a beaucoup. Donc, vous êtes avec les personnes. C'est bénéfique dans le. C'est bon si tu as le ID de NYC parce que ça peut être utile. C'est pas forcé. Another, just because it's here, we also included the information for how to enroll your children in public schools. Et puis, il y a l'information si vous avez des enfants, et vous devez les mettre vos enfants à l'école, il y a l'information tout ça, pour ça, vous devez aider avec ça. So, votre enfant. So, does anyone have questions about any of those programs? Vous avez des questions?
Question. À propos de cette adresse-là, là se trouve le Manhattan Brooklyn, l'exemple. On peut aller sans appeler le numéro là, pour gagner, ou bien il faut qu'on appelle ça, on va avoir un dépôt.
Oh, okay, no. For the offices that are listed here, I would call them first because each office has their own system. Those would be. But if you call the Noya legal hotline, the immigration legal hotline number for my office, which is. Alright, if you call the immigration legal helpline for my office, the person who answers the phone will help schedule the appointment for you. If your hotline number. It's not, yeah, for my office, yes. That's the, for the, for any, these are appointments for any of the organizations that are funding for immigration, health, city. So it may be a different organization than the one that has the physical sites here. Then, so the instructions for the library cards are on the website. But we might be able to help with getting the instructions translated if they're not already. So for the, applying for he has to report the same comment. No, no. So the public, yeah, the public library card. No, sorry. The applications for the New York Public Library cards are handled by public libraries themselves. So you're right, they're not, yeah, you have to either go to a physical library or you can go to their website.
Okay, this is the library that is in this neighborhood. This is the library, the Mount Haven Library. That is in this neighborhood, and the address and phone number are here. So you can tell them that in French. Oh, they're not all from the neighborhood, okay. Because if they want to call the Mount Haven, you know, and the phone number and the address is here, and it's here in the area. So you can. Okay. When she finishes, we'll give it at the end.
He said he applied for ID twice, but he didn't get anything.
I can't answer questions about specific applications. But, that is a question you can send to our general immigration affairs phone number. Yeah, the one at the bottom. Yeah, to tell us that you've been having problems applying for IDNYC, so that someone can,
So that's the thing. He doesn't even get it from this one. That's the thing.
and they can see if if there is something that can be done, they'll. Probably.
They can do that online.
Oh, sorry, there's also an email.
That you can also do.
There's an email and a phone number for our general question. Yeah.
That's okay. Thank you very much for answering those questions. We can move forward.
Yeah, I think they do, yeah.
That you put Mr. Chair, if you move forward, there are a couple of three things that are very important. They should be made, make sure that they're aware of. It's a 311 number, which is the 911. These are numbers that, il y a des numéros qui sont importants. Que vous devez avoir ça soit sur un bout de papier. La première des choses, vous devez marcher avec votre adresse sur un bout de papier dans votre portefeuille. Si vous n'avez pas d'identité. Hein? L'identité dont on vous parle est très importante. C'est pour vous aider, de vous identifier. Si quelque chose vous arrive en ville, on sait qui vous êtes et où vous habitez. C'est important. Le 911, c'est un numéro très important de sécurité, de santé. Si vous avez n'importe quel problème, vous êtes en danger, c'est le 911 vous appelez, n'est-ce pas? La police vient, l'ambulance viendra. Si vous vous sentez dans une situation un peu difficile, et vous doutez, vous appelez 911 pour tous ces cas de danger et la santé. C'est important. Tu n'as pas besoin d'avoir les papiers pour faire ça. Et quand la police vient vers vous, vous n'ayez pas peur. Comme vous êtes là, vous avez déjà une sécurité ici. Comprenez bien. Un policier n'a pas le droit de vous arrêter, interpeller et vous demander vos papiers. Absolument pas. Dans la police, donc, on stop ils ne font pas ça. Comprenez bien. Donc, vous avez un droit ici, dans ce territoire. Le policier vous arrête, vous interpelle. Vous n'êtes pas obligé de parler. Comprenez bien. Vous n'êtes pas obligé de parler si un policier vous interpelle. Deux choses. Vous pouvez demander, vous dites que vous ne comprenez pas l'anglais. On va trouver un interprète. Ne signez aucun document. Ne mettez pas votre signature sur aucun document si vous ne comprenez pas ce que c'est. Même si c'est un policier qui vous interpelle et vous tendre un document de signer. Vous comprenez bien. Vous avez le droit de dire non. Absolument. Ça, c'est le truc très préliminaire ici qu'il faut savoir. La police ici est au service de la communauté. Ils ne sont pas là pour vous arrêter. Ils n'ont aucun droit de vous interpeller encore et vous dire où sont vos papiers, où sont ceci. Non. Et si vous interpellez, vous n'êtes pas obligé de parler. Sinon, vous demandez l'assistance d'un avocat. Ils ont l'obligation de vous en trouver un. Now, le deuxième numéro, on vous a présenté un numéro de, I think there was a number, your office. Voilà. Son bureau, on vous a montré deux numéros. Il y a un numéro pour le service judiciaire de migration, toutes ces histoires, et un autre numéro pour les informations. Donc, mettez-vous en tête, le 311, c'est un numéro commun. Vous appelez pour information. Même si leur numéro, leur bureau, vous oubliez le numéro. Appelez le 311, demandez leur numéro, le service. On va vous transférer chez eux. Vous comprenez bien. Si vous ne retenez pas les grands numéros qui sont là, ces numéros, appelez le 311. Celui qui prend le téléphone, vous demandez, vous voulez parler à son bureau, on va vous transférer là. C'est très important. Donc, il y a deux numéros, le 311 et le 911. Ces deux numéros-là, ne les oubliez pas. Hein, ça, c'est un numéro très important dans votre pays, dans ce pays. Okay? Et en plus, si vous avez des questions à poser, vous pouvez poser la question. Hein? Oui, oui. 911, vous parlez la langue qui vous est confortable. Vous comprenez bien. Donc, si vous appelez et vous parlez arabe, il y a automatiquement, vous vous transférez sur quelqu'un qui parle arabe. Donc, ne croyez pas, n'importe quelle langue, on va trouver quelqu'un, mais ça dépend de l'urgence. Parce que ça, une langue qui n'est pas sur la liste des langues prendra un peu plus de temps parce qu'il faut chercher quelqu'un qui va vous parler. Mais sinon, vous appelez le 911, le 311 pour toutes les circonstances. D'urgence, 911. 311, c'est les questions d'information, n'importe quoi. Les librairies dans votre quartier, le poste de police, anything dont vous avez besoin dans la vie ici. Appelez le 311. Quelqu'un va vous aider là-dessus. Okay? Ça, c'est le numéro qu'il ne faut pas oublier. Thank you.
I also want to for the language, whether it's French or Arabic or other language, that you can be as specific as possible with the country or region.
Right. I just told them when they call the 311 or the 911, if they have any particular language, it may take a little longer to get something if the language access is not available, but there will be assist.
Oh yeah, I just want to make sure they know, like they could say a specific dialects as well.
Yeah, of course, well, that will be a conversation that will Mr. Chair.
Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity and be patient with my Vice President, Mr. Rambur Gandhi. And it is good about him. He was explaining in your own language. So Madam Rectifier explaining and she explained differences. This man speaking English language. It means he's bringing you closer. Thank you for that. And I want to say, maybe this is later on, but maybe they understand or anyway, the reason, the benefits, the resources today, bring it to you guys directly. That was an awesome opportunity. Just want to say together with me, thank you, City of New York. The reason is thank you, City of New York, because Madam Rebecca, who is the director of MOAC Committee, Immigration Committee in New York City, and policy advisor is here. That is the commitment we had as a community board to you guys. And behind the screen, I want to say thank you, my secretary, Honorable Board Member, or Argelia Ortiz. She is going to explain how we connect you guys, how you connect city, and we work together and make a significant change in our community life, in our community, especially in our district. Madam Argelia, it is your floor. Please.
Oh, okay. Well, just very quickly, because she was talking about the library, and here is, we can give out a flyer, of course it's in English, of one of the main sources that the library in our area is having, that's the Mott Haven branch. And here's the link to the general New York City Public Library and the address and telephone number. So thank you to the DM for getting copies for us, and we can give them out so that everybody can have the information at the end. Okay, we'll give them out at the end. They also have the computer classes, and these are free and there's no registration necessary. You can just go. So at the end, everybody can take one, we'll give them out. Okay. Thank you.
Before I move the final page, I have a one more presenter. I have a one more presenter who is insisting to bring the community and bring the city. That's Brother Sefu. Sefu, this is your plot. Please address the audience and the city of New York.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me. Our first meeting was to introduce. Don't forget the camera. Okay. Okay. Our first meeting. Yeah. To the mayor office again. My name is Sekou. I work with Moa with Farmood. Across the street here, 677 Elton Avenue. That's where our service started. We did 20,000 Medicare and ID with Imam Dow, and a lot of our leaders, knows about this. So after 1 year, we're trying to still organize them. To keep it short, with this gentleman here you're seeing right now, they actually came all together. They're part of an academy. Okay, so a lot of time we write in the asylum seeker, they come individually. So I wanted to organize them under a board. So I organized them, put on this immigration board, and thank God it's been a pleasure. The first time I brought them here, they give me wonderful advice. They invited us back again. Again, I advocate for them very, so because they trust me, of course. So now today, again, they come together, and this is our list. This is about 73 of them that we have I've done an intake on them. So this is the numbers of this gentleman, even those who couldn't make it today. So why I did that, continuing to work with Mohammed, I want to make sure that these gentlemen are, quality help. From ID, from Medicaid to like shelter to are they eating well in shelter and stuff like that. So I can be able to be able to report to the mayor office. I know the mayor office is coming on the 30th to do action day in our center here. So you guys been very consistent with us. Thank you, Mohammed, for allowing us to join your board. So we're going to be working with you guys now on weekly basis because our next step is job training for them. So we've done a lot. We went from ID, we've done a lot of them. And our final and last step is how can we integrate them into the workforce and stuff like that. And in English class, we're doing that already. So again, Mohammed, that's your respect. We would love for us to get a space and get in a community center, a classroom, so we can now start again doing job training and looking into how looking into the well-being in the community, either if they're not causing trouble, or if how well they're living, like I said, in the community. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for this partnership. They're here because they need us. They come from Brooklyn, Staten Island, Queens, Manhattan. Only 2 of them live in the Bronx, or 3 or 4, right? But yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Mr. Chair, can I just add something to that? One thing that really you will do to help them a lot,
Yeah,
is teach them how to be independent. You don't want them to be dependent. Very important.
Yeah.
And the second thing is the English classes. If they cannot learn the language, their struggle will go on for years. It's
Absolutely.
just going to be a struggle upon struggle. So one key thing you need to do with them, get them into a class. Quite a few of them there probably just attended university back home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Here at University, see? So these are people that just need orientation. So if you are already gone to university there, why do you have to come here and struggle? So orientation is the key to their relationship.
Absolutely.
They cannot be like just a boat following you. You need to orientate them so they can be independent. You will have a time to work on the other one.
Yeah.
So if you keep having the same people, you don't try to create that independency, it's not happening. We have people here that have been here for years that's still struggling because the first time they got here, they got into the wrong information and they never tried to come out. So do us a favor. That's the key thing. Okay?
Yeah.
C'est le point que je suis en train de faire. Cherchez à vous éduquer. C'est très important. Tu ne peux pas survivre dans ce pays sans comprendre l'anglais. Les librairies donnent les cours d'anglais, on ne paye pas. Les universités ont des programmes d'anglais, on ne paye pas. Ceux parmi vous qui veulent aller à l'école, les écoles sont là. Comprenez bien. Pour ceux qui ont déjà fait université, il vous faut seulement une petite orientation pour continuer votre vie sans problème.
Yeah.
Et troisièmement, dans ce pays, si tu n'as pas d'argent pour payer l'université et que tu vas à l'école, tu fais bien, tu as une bonne moyenne, bon GPA, il y a des programmes de bourse dehors qui continuent ton éducation sans un sou. Donc, c'est important. Inscrivez-vous dans un centre d'école. Et vous, si vous faites l'anglais, vous voyez que vous ne voulez pas aller à l'université, il y a des formations professionnelles qu'on ne paye pas. Et ils vont, le professional training, all those things, c'est là dehors. Ça ne coûte absolument rien. Vous comprenez bien. Le succès dans ce pays ne dépend pas seulement de l'éducation, ça dépend des efforts que tu fais dans la vie. Donc, ne croyez pas que vous n'allez pas réussir. Vous allez réussir, mais ça vous demande des efforts. Nous sommes passés par vous, hein? Nous sommes passés par là. Comprenez bien. Nous sommes tous passés par votre chemin. Mais le chemin qui est droit, c'est ça qui est très important. Ne cherchez pas le raccourci. Ça ne va pas vous amener quelque part. Le raccourci ne vous amènera pas. La langue d'abord, la formation, l'éducation, et c'est un succès.
So I want to say we have partnership with Harlem School. They do go to school. The academies, they just started school over there. And then also they started school at 46th Street.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
what they get orientation.
Yeah, they're
You'll be
getting
doing a good to them.
Yeah.
But they're just following you like moving them around.
No.
Is not doing any good to them.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. On the GG, le baccalauréat, l'équivalent du baccalauréat ici, on appelle GG. Vous comprenez bien? Ça ne coûte rien. C'est les additions, soustractions et les lectures. Donc, vous pouvez présenter ces examens. Ça ne vous coûtera rien. Le GG. Et une fois que tu passes ça, tu vas à l'université comme n'importe. Comprenez bien. Cet examen de GG, vous qui prenez l'anglais, cherchez le programme qui amène à un GG class. Ce programme, si vous passez ça, c'est déjà l'équivalent du baccalauréat que nous avons là-bas. Donc, si tu passes ton GG, l'université est là pour toi. Il y a des formations que pour faire ça, il te faut avoir le GG, n'est-ce pas? Donc, si vous allez prendre les cours d'anglais, mettez-vous dans la tête qu'il faut faire un GG pour ceux qui n'ont pas de baccalauréat. Pour ceux qui ne sont pas venus avec la copie de leur baccalauréat ici, n'est-ce pas? Vous pouvez faire le GG. Et ceux qui ont déjà fait l'université, il y a des cours de transition. Vous n'avez plus besoin d'aller reprendre l'université à zéro aussi. Absolument pas. Vous continuez. Vous avez une licence? Hein? Si, as a bachelor degree, and it's sitting right there. Donc, vous ne rentrez plus reprendre les petits machins. Vous comprenez bien? Parce qu'au niveau des mathématiques, tout ça, vous avez déjà avancé tout ça. Vous n'avez plus besoin de ça. Tout votre problème, concentré sur la langue. L'anglais, pour vous, c'est le mot clé. Une fois que vous pouvez assumer 3 mois de langue accélérée, vous êtes bon. Et les autres, vous pouvez faire le GG et vous serez au même niveau que lui.
Sure.
OK? Donc, si vous avez besoin d'orientation, il sait où me joindre.
Yeah.
OK? Pour des informations de ce genre, si ça vous dérange, vous voulez un peu d'orientation, il peut m'appeler. Vous me donnez un contact, je vous aide. OK?
Merci. I wish I can speak the same language that Mr. Ambrose is explaining. Now, this is the important thing I'm here. I want to say a special thank you to our district manager who connect me with the city of New York in MOA office, immigration office. That is the immediate impact result to the community. He is the one who wrote a letter, he make a phone call and tell the director, come to our office, talk to my people, talk to my immigrant people. That is why I will get the fruitful result. It is my honor and privilege to introduce the director. She's the director, Rebecca Engel, the director of policy. This is your floor, Madam Rebecca. Please introduce yourself. Uh, Introduce yourself and give us the direction, the resources being from the city, and get laid down to them so they can move forward in a better living New York. Thank you all.
Thank you. And je peux parler un petit peu de français, but no es bastante. But first of all, thank you for spending the time listening to Lucette, for everything that she had to say. Moya has so much to give you. There are services, there are lawyers we could give you, send you to. We can help you with the NYCID. There are so many things. You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
I think you should take from there, please.
Sorry, you want me to start over? So thank you for spending time listening. And
Merci pour parler de.
And I just want for you to feel completely comfortable calling or coming. What we usually calling is the first best step, calling up Moya.
Calling who?
It's our office. They are documents of it.
Avec vous, vous devez être confortable pour appeler le numéro de le bureau. Which phone was it? First?
The general.
Okay.
Or three.
Pour appeler 311, appeler le numéro de.
We can translate in any language, many languages, not any, many languages.
On peut traduire beaucoup dans.
And we know all about benefits to get,
Et puis, on est tous les bénéfices.
the services to get.
Et les services que vous avez besoin d'aide, on peut vous aider là-bas.
We can connect you to a lawyer. Might be able to fight very hard for you, your case.
On peut vous connecter à des avocats pour passer. Alors, ok. On peut vous aider avec les avocats qui peuvent vous aider.
And so if you have,
He has a question about Nana.
so if you have any questions about what we said, told you today,
Si vous avez des questions avec sur les informations qu'on vous a dit aujourd'hui, posez votre question.
One benefit of this of us representing them is that they don't know the law yet, so a lot of them are getting in trouble, right? You know, yeah. So this is one of it. This So he literally moved out the way so the police could pass. So it's a violation, but the way it happened, he cannot fight for himself.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm about to get into it. So he had to move out the way for the police officer to move. So they took that as a violation. So which is unfair. But that's why they're I worry about them so much because they don't speak English. The officer that stopped him, of course, speaks English very well. They're not communicating with him. They're not asking where you from. You sleep in the shelter. So it's like so much vulnerability going on in their life right now. So this is one of the things that they cannot afford right now. He's not working also.
so I think that is very silly.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, if you need help with something, with something criminal,
Yes. There we go. Yeah.
there are many offices around the city that work on both criminal and immigration issues at the same time.
She started already. She started.
What about
So I can say it again.
Yes.
Yeah. If something like that ticket happens to you,
si le truc comme ça, le truc comme ça vous arrivez, what office you said?
so there's offices in every borough.
Il y a des offices comme toutes les quartiers qui sont ici.
Here.
Le truc comme ça.
For example, here in the Bronx Defenders. Wonderful office that knows so much about immigration and criminal law.
Si vous habitez au Bronx, il y a le nom, ce nom c'est Bronx Defender qui veut vous défendre avec les problèmes comme ça, comme avec les policiers ou les criminels.
And there's one in every borough.
Il y a ça dans toutes les quartiers, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, toutes les quartiers ont ça pour vous aider avec le loi d'ici.
And they're different from our office.
C'est différent avec les, c'est pas les mêmes informations.
But they are also completely free.
Et tout est gratuit. Donc, si tu as besoin d'aide, tu peux les appeler pour vous aider avec les tickets ou quelque chose qui n'a qu'avec les policiers, parce que les lois ici, c'est tellement grave. Tu dois connaître les autorités. On ne dit pas avec gens ici, on ne dit pas les policiers ici, on ne dit pas si tu fais le criminel, on peut s'arrêter, on peut partir en prison. Donc, vous êtes gratuit. Parce que les lois ici, c'est très sécurisé. Donc, vous devez apprendre à les faire.
Yes, there's one in Manhattan, one in Queens, one in Brooklyn. That's where I live.
There's one in. Yeah, in the toutes les quartiers. No longer it doesn't count. It's not only doesn't count.
When in doubt, call us. Ever you're in doubt, call us. And I'm sure we can find a way.
Si quelque chose comme ça, you know, t'arrive, tu peux les appeler. Et c'est pour cela, je vous représente ici. Okay, that's why I'm representing you guys. So I can help you guys call for, them, so we can go through the problem, you're having. So le problème que tu as, c'est moi maintenant, mon academy maintenant, si vous comprenez maintenant, mon academy maintenant peut te aider, pour sauver le problème là, comme le grand là. Le ticket là, ce n'est pas quelque chose de petit, ok?
And they said, so officer,
So this
That's exactly what I told them. I told them they don't have to say anything if they can understand. Yes. Yes.
good. It seems like the officer that he speaks English, when you don't understand, like a different thing.
That's what
He should have investigated further, but if he would have said, "Oh, no English," that probably would have.
Okay, so now everything, everything is making sense, Mohammed. It's why I'm honored to be here. This is the only opportunity that we can get for our community to help them, and it is happening right now in front of you. So this is not the only person. A lot of them are locked up because selling the Apple material in the street, skipping the train and stuff like that. So yes, we have record of a lot of them getting locked up. So this is not a little topic right now, but for you guys, pour vous. C'est pour cela que, c'est pour cela c'est bon pour toi, pour laisser à côté de nous. Quelque chose comme ça là, tu as envoyé. It happened yesterday. You brought it in today.
Let me just say something.
Yes,
You should also teach them what not to do,
absolutely.
because this is not going to make their case easier.
Yeah.
If they're going out there doing stuff that are not legal. So it's very important.
Yeah.
You need to tell them those things.
So our next event is Know Your Right.
Only,
what-
can,
yeah.
can you listen to me for a minute?
Oh.
Listen. These are, because if you don't teach them the don't, okay? These are guys that will be going through the immigration system. Immigration capitalizes on those things to deny. So we need to teach them what not to do than just
Right, we
driving them.
contributed for that.
So we need to teach them what not to do. Because these tickets, you're telling me that a lot of them are having it,
Yeah, they haven't.
but you have not told them not to do those things that way. See, they're gonna keep putting themselves in trouble trying to survive.
Absolutely.
That is not what, these are the basic transitional things that are very important. Teach them what not to do. They are doing those things thinking that that's the way of living. Yes, it is, but that comes with the risk. A guy, couple of these criminal tickets, tomorrow when they go to the immigration for the paper, they're gonna pop up.
Yeah. Kind of
That is
dangerous.
also gonna be another problem. You gotta go to the criminal court, get a paper that you were clear of this. These are things that they should be staying away from now on. So you need to tell them not to go around this.
Yes.
Now, bon, le point que je voudrais vous faire savoir, faites attention à des actes qui ne sont pas légaux. Quand vous commencez à voir quand vous commencez à vous donner cette photo de ce matin, ça ne vous aide pas dans la vie. Parce que vous allez partir à l'immigration, plus tard sur le papier. Il faut avoir la carte verte, ces histoires-là. Ces affaires vont réapparaître. L'immigration ne veut pas savoir celui qui
They are
vit dans
just translate. So many of them speak French.
on veut des gens qui viennent ici.
They speak English.
What?
We understand
Right.
English.
Et
They're
tu commences à
translated.
voler, tu commences à avoir des trucs comme ça. On sait que tu es
Speak English. Yeah, they're only
jamais
translated.
les bâtis dans ce cas. Comprenez bien. Donc, c'est très important. Donc, si vous voulez faire les choses, commencez à faire les choses droites et claires. Parce que si vous ne faites pas ça, vos papiers ne sortiront jamais. Hein. Parce que pendant que vous allez vous intégrer à l'immigration fait retour ce que vous avez fait ici. Et si l'une de ces choses-là, c'est les problèmes comme ça, ils n'ont pas besoin de gens qui n'ont pas, qui causent des problèmes dans ce pays. Ça, c'est comme ça. OK?
Yes,
Yeah, mais never got peace for.
But if it's questions,
Vous avez des questions?
you can ask them now, or can you recognize and wait for a few minutes with the help of the translators.
Vous avez des questions?
Centers, for them, they can call this number. It's a hotline number from the mail office. They can call for anything. They can also call this number. Okay, this is for the lawyer. You know, any type of free lawyer they need, any different question. I'm messing up, but this is a yeah, right, lawyer. And then this is how they can apply. This is what they need. Yeah, for the ID, this is how they can apply. So they're making sure they're independent here. They give me that information. They don't get this. They get service, but they don't get their information off. Yes, sir.
It's not only just the resources here, but it's from a different- wherever they are, you give them these basic instructions. They can't, I find it difficult. They'll be following you, then it's going to end up distracting you too. So I think one of the key things to help them is to have people like in a community, we can send people there that can give them some basic education. Basic education, how to survive for this country.
I agree, and I wonder
So
if he should not be going alone to,
no,
if somebody can accompany him and go with him.
the number.
Okay, good. Very good.
Okay. They will assign somebody.
Very good.
Chairperson numéro. You will
He should not be going alone. Very good.
So you got a ticket. So we drove yesterday, the bike on the sidewalk. So they also, and this was great. This like giving them. Nous, on a compris le meeting now,
They
right?
did them in French
Right.
because most of them here speak French, but all of us here speak English though. It's just that they don't speak any English.
And most children will know, everyone, the families have complained about harassment from the staff of the shelter, the people of the shelter. They harass, they are very cruel. They are very threatening.
You don't want to have one.
They complain they're gonna have more with coaching. Really suffering because they are big, really big.
Shelters are terrible.
It's like a sandwich, it's disgusting, they cannot eat it. And it's in the city.
I heard that. That's what I heard.
Going in the garbage. Yeah, yes, a big, issue. So I don't know what they can go through.
Instead,
officially, we're going to close the meeting, we're going to end the meeting. After that, there's a couple of minutes. If anybody has any language issue, food issue, any kinds of resources you needed, they will be here for a while and you can explain to.
What she's saying is a systemic problem. That is beyond them. They can- So, Chair, Mr. Chair, I think.
Please, let's address this. It's very important.
People that work for the city, they really find the term. You have to see.
We got that. Let's,
They'll be like, oh, let's just go. I'll have to step in, help them out. It's really sad. I don't know why anyone should get into that.
Answer is, on my understanding,
so it is a systemic problem. So it's not something that they can solve it. So I think we need to address that issue from the legal and normal thing. So I would not mind if we can have their office come to the meeting. Then I can have that. Need to, these are. Yeah, no, the agency that right actually deal with shelter. Or that's. Yeah, oh, well, we need to, let's be better organized. I'm a solution person. The problem, we already identified the problem, right? Let's find a way to address that problem. So the question, what I'm concerned here is that nobody is looking out for them in the shelter. So they throw in there and they are thrown in there like they were.
The animals
Like
are
animals.
These
They
are
treat them like animals.
bring to the attention of the city that something is happening. All right, so that about the staff, because it's not because they're in the shelter that they're going to be treated like that. They're not human beings. That's true. And some people intentionally can have a bad intention, so we need to get that issue. So,
Meetings. Migrant issue. You understand that the migrant issue, unfortunately, is coming to the today's the system. You understand that that is very traumatizing, especially for young people who are trying to be in school or find themselves in this unfortunate situation. And we'll take your offer to invite them to discuss further.
even within the 60 days, they still need to be treated.
thank you, Mr. Dis. It is almost closing time, so I want to say thank you each and everyone who attended today's fruitful, resourceful meeting, and also City of New York. who are sitting here answering your question and concern. And they had added one more thing. If you have any other issue, want to discuss with them, they are available. The resource is available. So when I close the meeting, today's meeting, then you guys have opportunity to talk to them.
Make sure this.
And you have some flyer, some information things. Also, do not leave without them because those information, phone number, contact number, guys maybe needed. And lastly, I want to thank you all the interpreters. They get to the bottom and give the answer. That was very like connecting people together. Thank you for another thing. Now I am asking, do you have any old businesses for the students meeting?
Remember the old business.
Oh, I think we covered everything. Just about everything is covered.
If you don't have any old business, I want to asking to adjourn student meeting. Please
Okay.
make a motion.
Okay, I make a motion that the meeting be adjourned. Argelio it is, yes. Very good.
So today is adjourned. Thank you all for participating.
Thank
There we go.
Hey, Tutu, nice to meet you. Okay, wonderful.
It's not my really board, but
Okay.
he invited us.
Very good. I'm happy you came. That's the